Hello everyone, today I will introduce the common troubleshooting of MobiEye 700. Here we will introduce the following common troubleshooting methods. The machine cannot be shut down normally. The machine continues to report an error if an object is encountered in front of the machine. Please release the handle to confirm the roll condition and keep going. Abnormal movement of the machine. Unable to move electrically, slow speed, no walking straight line, running off track, moving backwards suddenly, hard to driving, error code during exposure. Please confirm the connection of the detector for exposure. The detector box cannot be opened. The machine cannot be shut down normally. In the course of daily use of the machine, software may crash for some reasons, so that the machine is unable to shut down and restart the machine properly. At this point, we can use the process of forcing shutdown and restart the machine. The operation steps are as follows. Turn the key switch into the off gear. Press down the emergency off switch. This is the alarm sound. At the same time, the color indicator light flashes red. This is a normal phenomenon and don't worry about it. Wait for about 10 seconds. The machine will automatically force power off shutdown. We can observe the status indicator and the column indicator of the machine. When you see the light completely off, it means that the forced power shutdown is successful. At this point, we turn the emergency stop switch clockwise to reset it. Wait about 5 seconds. Turn the key switch into on gear to restart the machine. At this time, the screen will appear such abnormal shutdown promote screen. This is a normal phenomenon. Just wait for the machine to start normally. Locking system. The machine keeps reporting errors. If an object is encountered in front of the machine, please release the handle to confirm the road condition and keep going. Our machine is designed with an anti-collision mechanism on the front and the bottom. It is used to detect whether the machine has a contact collision with the obstacle in front of it. Under normal circumstances, after removing the collision, the anti-collision mechanism bounces back automatically. The machine will return to its normal state, but in some cases, it could be due to a more violent collision, or many times the collision accumulation causes the anti-collision mechanism deformation, eventually lead to the collision mechanism cannot automatically rebound, and there still be an error message in the touchscreen. At that time, it just hold the front end of the bumper, press down and shake the bumper. Make the anti-collision mechanism movement smooth without resistance. In general, the problem can be solved. If the anti-collision mechanism is observed to have a significant impact damage, the anti-collision mechanism needs to be replaced. You can contact MobiEye customer service. Abnormal machine motion. No electric motion. Slow speed motion. Don't walk straight line and hard to drive. Moving backwards suddenly. There's no electric movement of the machine when hold on and press driving handle. The two driving wheels of machine needs to be checked first. Make sure the machine's motion mode is switched to auto motion mode. When the arrow at the rear wheel housing points to A, that means the current motion mode is electric motion mode. When the machine is moving slowly, please check if the tube assembly is really in the tube latch holder. When you push the machine forward, the machine does not run in a straight line and is too hard to drive the machine, even moving backwards suddenly. These are likely to be numerical drift or damage for the force sensor. At this point, you can click the machine status icon at the bottom right of the screen. Enter the machine configuration screen. Do the force sensor calibration. The specific calibration process is as follows. Make sure the driving handle is completely relaxed and there is no hand touch. Click Full Sensor Calibration. Choose Yes and wait a moment. Promote Calibration Complete and click OK. If the machine still cannot move normally after calibration, please contact MobiEye customer service. Run Promote. In order to ensure the movement of the machine performance, please avoid the following operation in daily use. Do not lean against the handle of the machine. Do not hand heavy objects such as lid clothes on the handle of the machine. Do not slam the handle. The machine reported an error during exposure. Please confirm the connection of the detector for exposure. The connection between the detector and the host is wireless via detector WLAN, which is a wireless network card. The IP address of detector WLAN network card does not need to be set. Just select DHCP mode. So when the detector fails to connect, we can carry out the investigation from the following aspects. Take out the detector and look at the small LCD screen on the side of the detector. Make sure the detector is running normally by itself and there are no errors reported on the LCD screen. Check whether the Wi-Fi hotspot of the detector is emitting normally. Check the nameplate label on the back of the detector. Find out the detector serial number. This serial number is the Wi-Fi hotspot name of the detector. Take out the phone and enter the Wi-Fi setting interface. Check that if you can search the detector's Wi-Fi hotspot. Click the local connection icon to enter the local connection interface. Check whether the state of the detector WLAN network card is connected. Click Wireless Network button to enter the interface of wireless network connection. Select Detector WLAN network card. Confirm that the hotspot name of the connection is the current detector serial number. Click Detector State and the Detector Network Configuration. Enter the Detector Network Configuration interface. Check to see if the detector has set hotspot name and IP address correctly. The hotspot name is the serial number of the detector. The default IP address is 192.168.96.1. If there is an exception of the above operation, you can take the detector close to the position of the card reader. Swipe the detector again and automatically enter the detector information to machine. When you hear the sound of D, it means that the detector was successfully swiped. After checking the above procedure, you can try to click Detector State. Click Diagnose to try to connect detector. If it still cannot connect the detector, please contact MobiEye customer service. The detector box cannot open. The lock switch of the detector box is controlled by a reflective sensor. When the hand reaches to near this sensor, the sensor is triggered. Lock switch action simultaneously. There will be a ding sound when unlocking the box. After about 3 seconds late, there will be another ding sound. This means the lock switch is locked again. The operator needs to open the box within this 3 seconds time. Otherwise, you need to do it again. When the detector box cannot be opened and the lock switch sound cannot be heard, you can try to pushing the detector in first when you trigger the sensor of the detector box. After hearing the unlocked sound, pull out quickly and then open the detector box. If you still cannot open the box after the above operation, at the same time, the hole of the sensor was vaguely obscured by the cover. It means that the rear cover fell down due to the movement of the machine. The sensor was continuously triggered to fail. You may try to unscrew the top 3 screws that hold the rear cover assembly. And the bottom 2 hexagon socket screws. Lift the whole rear cover assembly up by force. Try opening the table box again. After performing the above operations, if it still cannot hear the unlocked sound and you cannot open the box, please contact MobiEye customer service. These are the main contents of the MobiEye 700 common troubleshooting. If you have any questions, please contact MobiEye customer service.